Yes, we need some names to push the show now, so I gave you those list of names. Let's see now who's going to come on the show. Shah Rukh Khan, did you reach out to?
Yes, hasn't replied.
Okay, Saif Ali Khan?
Phone was busy.
Wow! Okay, phone was busy. Akshay Kumar?
Waiting on his response.
Waiting on his response. Ajay Devgan?
No reply yet, but I'm getting in touch with him again.
Ranbir Kapoor?
Not, I mean, we have asked him. He hasn't said anything yet. Waiting on his response.
Virat?
We have emailed him.
So the good point is no one has said no, per se. Yeah. Good. So good. We got something. Good. Wow! Welcome to News Caustic, and I want to just tell you before we start the show. The show's not started. This is before the show starts. Let's call this the pre-show. Getting a lot of feedback, guys. A lot of good feedback. People are stopping me and saying, "Are you that guy? Are you this guy? You know, I've seen you." And immediately, I started asking him, "Yeah. So you're watching the show?" And apparently, no one's watching the show. They all think I'm the guy who parks cars outside Taj Mahal Hotel because they're all very well dressed. The valet. Valet is a very well-dressed boss. Aajkal ki jo valet, they are marketing guys. They've got MBAs, and then of course the job opportunity being different because of AI, this is what you will end up doing. Don't feel bad. Always respect labor. That's why we're doing this show now. We don't even have mirrors at home, so we don't know what we look like. But we'll start with this. I have something I want to share with you which irritates me a lot. Lots of things irritate me, including piles and pimples. But this really irritates me. I can't bear adult males who are scared of small animals. You see those uncles who are walking and then they see a small puppy and go, "Hey, kutta!" They're walking and they see a small billy and go, "Billy ko pakar!" I saw an uncle who was scared of a sparrow. The sparrow came and he froze. And the sparrow also froze because the sparrows are not predatorial normally. So, it was a very funny standoff where both of them were just freezing and looking at each other like that. So, please understand one thing. The animals are not going to hurt you. Don't behave like a nutcase. And if we are attacked by Pakistan or China, are you guys going to stand at the border and protect us? We are scared of everything? When the soldiers come, what are you going to do? If you're scared of a bloody cat. Just cat. No other word before cat. Just cat. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on with this beautiful show. Now the formal show is about to start, so I'll play some music. Balram, Govind, kuch gao? Okay, we don't have any music. We'll just start with this. Let's start with Prince Andrew. Hanji, the younger brother of King Charles III. Well, he's been stripped of his title because of the sexual allegations against him. We won't get into that because this is a family channel. But basically, his title goes from Prince Andrew to Randy Andy. That's what he was always called. It's correct. Why waste time with Prince? Of course, in India, this doesn't happen. Men here are very well behaved. Nobody's caught with any sexual favors in underage people. I wish we could share that, but we can't. Kim Kardashian, scientist and socialite, let's enjoy the picture, has claimed the moon landing is fake. Yep. Hold on. People, hold on. She should know. Kim should know because Kim's body parts, most of them are fake. When it comes to fake, Kim. India has pulled out of the veteran over 40 cricket World Cup to be hosted by Pakistan. Meanwhile, Pakistan's veteran will be led by Shahid Afridi, who continues to be 22 and a half. Somebody shouted at him, "Hey, Shahid bhai, umar bhi ek cheez hai." Slapped him. The world's most valuable toilet, this is a true story. Again, we cannot make this up. It's all gold, the most valuable ever in the history of the world. And literally, it's worth its weight in gold. And it's up for sale at Sotheby's. Its starting price is $10 million. Okay, I'm giving you a little hack here. If you want to bring the price down, just use it. Use it first. Just see how much it's worth after that. Balram, time hai aapke paas? Can you go to Sotheby's? Don't come into the frame. Stay where you are. He's carrying so much footage. This man has become a menace now. He'll soon replace me. Cheaper budget for sure. Halloween was a celebrated moment with exotic and horror-themed costumes at the White House. President Donald Trump, of course, came as himself. Come on. Really? Does he have to wear anything? US Vice President J.D. Vance apparently suggested he hoped his Hindu wife would take up his Christian faith one day. Now, of course, this led to a lot of trolling by the Indian American community. But his wife, Usha, apparently said, "Will you guys stop attacking my husband? Jesus!" No, it's an expression. Guys, please, it's an expression. Please, everything's not religious. We say things sometimes, Come on. Om Shanti, man. All right. The USA celebrated Thanksgiving this week. However, the holiday was shut down midway when people realized there was nothing to be thankful for in the USA. I mean, half the country can't work, right? It's a shutdown going on. Meanwhile, the Senate thanked the founding fathers, the Congress thanked the great American philosophers and statesmen who built the country, and Donald Trump thanked himself. Twice. This is a bit of a sad story. It really hurts me to say this because when I hear about bribes, I always feel that it should be allowed. It really should be allowed in our country. Right, Balaram? Bribes should be allowed, no? Rishwat? He's just saying yes to everything. This is like my first wife. Sorry if you're very young, that scared you. I'm sorry about that. We'll try and talk to our editors. They can't just put anything on. We'll move on to this lovely story. This story is upsetting me a lot because it's about bribes. And I've been very fond of the whole bribe culture, to be honest, growing up in Mumbai. We call it chai pani. I don't know the rest of India if you all still call it chai pani because the world has moved on, so it might be more daru pani or it might be much more right now. But I felt it was a good way to, get your work done. And I wish we would at some point look at it and not look away from it. Anyway, Police Sub-Inspector Dhananjay Singh, he was arrested while taking a 2 lakh bribe in 500 rupee notes. However, since his bail was 1 lakh, he was only able to keep 1 lakh. Do the maths. 2 lakh se 1 lakh nikla, so 1 lakh aa gaya haath mein. So he got 1 lakh, but he didn't lose. Whatever. But 500 rupee notes, so it takes a long time. So if you are bribing, make the bribee and the briber feel happy. Try and get the right nominations or denominations. All right, demonetization. That's right. We don't. But cash hai aapke paas? He's saying yes. NDA has announced 1 crore job opportunities in Bihar if they win. I guess the rumor that the former Prince Andrew is rushing to Patna is true. One day you're a prince and then they just treat you like nothing the next day. He doesn't even have a house to live in. Really, I feel so bad for him. Now he has to come back to our country and live in India from beautiful England. I'm just kidding. Of course, beautiful England is not beautiful anymore. We are there. While JDU is promising new cities and new airports, RJD is promising no Lalu in their posters. See, I like that. Always promise what you can deliver. Lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Bihar elections are underway. We are all so excited. Indian women cricket team creates history and Shreyas Manohar joins us on NGT. News Cosmic's Got Talent. Our top story, Bihar elections are underway. That's right. Of course, if this repeats many times, it's over. I don't know. Bihar. Elections are in the air in Bihar, unlike Delhi where there's no air left. Sorry to bring that up. I have cousins there, can't breathe. Back to Bihar, let's meet Akhilesh, who has started a brand new political party. And this time around, the party is called ESP. What's it all about? What's his role? Is he going to win? Let's find out. Hello, Akhilesh. Please tell us or tell our viewers what your party stands for, the ESP.
It stands for English Speaking Party.
English Speaking Party?
What? You don't understand English, is it?
No. I was just taken aback. Is there a market for that? Why would you need a party for English-speaking people in Bihar?
See, this is the prejudice. This is how you people judge us. Let me assure you, plenty of people in Bihar are English-speaking.
I don't know about this. Is that a fact?
Yes, very much a fact. English-speaking Biharis go back generations.
You don't say.
I just did say.
What do you mean by going back generations? Explain, I'm not understanding.
Back in the day, Chandragupta Maurya spoke English.
What?
King Ashoka preferred English to Pali or Prakriti.
What?
All our ancient sages, philosophers, all spoke English and they were like,
Wait, I'm just too amazed. I'm amazed.
why are you amazed?
Chandragupta Maurya spoke English.
Yes, when he met Alexander the Great, that was their common language. Hi, buddy, how are you? Yeah, that's how.
Alexander spoke English. This is either earth-shattering news or complete absolute rubbish.
So then go with earth-shattering news. By the way, how come you speak English?
Bhaijan, I am from Mumbai.
Mumbai people know English. Amazing.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Okay, let's get back to ESP. So you expect some traction, you expect some support, people are going to vote for you?
Lots and lots of support. 80% of Biharis are English speaking.
Fine. Now, where do you get these figures from? Do you have any proof?
Yes. Go on the streets of Patna and hear the conversations. Even a short conversation will have words like, kidnapping, corruption, bribery, 420 charge, molestation.
Okay, I get it. Okay, stop that. That sounds really wrong, culturally wrong. I don't endorse this, by the way. I get it. Plenty of English. Okay, I get your point. Okay.
In any case, there is no pressure on ESP.
What do you mean, no pressure?
See, brother, if we don't get votes, we'll just add a N to the party name and make it a sports channel.
My friend, ESPN? But there's already an ESPN. You can't just usurp that. You can't just take that. There's a copyright. ESPN is very famous.
Welcome to Bihar. Vote for ESP. 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 Vote for ESP.
You have only 2 supporters. It's worse than our show. Okay. Well, the Bihar voting has started on the 6th, but do you remember the old farmer slogan of the RJD? I mean, it's iconic. Jab tak rahega samosa mein aloo, tab tak rahega Bihar mein lalu. Guess what, guys? That's been changed. We have the new official lines. Let's take a listen. This is authentic and genuine, and for the first time, you'll be hearing it live. Here it is.
जब तक रहेगा समोसे के साथ चटनी तब तक रहेगा बिहार में सिर्फ तेजस्वी.
I don't know what's worse, the verse or the performer. It's going to take me some time. I have to breathe. I have to do my kriya. Give me some time to get over this. Well, Mumbai will be 40% less populated this weekend as many Biharis return to Bihar to vote. Some may, I'm told off the record, be accompanied by their Maharashtrian friends, just in case they can also cut them into the line. Tu bhi ja. Ja say or Saxena. Just do it, yaar. Speaking of Lalu and Bihar, let's go to the question of the week. Who is the most, and remember, we think through when we make these questions. We don't just come up with them. We have a huge reference. We have a database of millions of people who say, go for this question. I repeat it. Who is the most attractive or good-looking politician in the world, which includes India and Bihar? Just a quick vox pop that we're
I
doing.
will start becoming a permanent, feature in your audio.
You can build TV9. I will send you the accounts department ka number. It's not a problem. But very quickly, the question is, who is the most beautiful politician in the world? Who do you feel is the best looking? Pura dunya mein, not just in India, but you can include Bihar also.
I think as of now, Italian lady Meloni is pretty good.
Very attractive. And males, gentleman side?
Gentleman, when it comes to politicians.
So bad that she can't think of a single male that's good looking, but you got Meloni at least. So boys, buck up. It's not looking good. We are trying to find who is the best looking politician in the entire world. Matlab dunya mein. But if you want to start with Bihar, we will encourage that because that elections are on. But we are allowing you the whole world, but you can go there.
Whole world. I'll take time to think, I guess.
चलो ठीक है बिहार से स्टार्ट करते हैं
नहीं बिहार में तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं
What? I can't say that, यार. बकवास जवाब है. He didn't mean it, ladies and gentlemen.
आई मीन इट मतलब वर्ल्ड में ऑप्शन है तो फिर बिहार में फिर खाली जस्ट बिकॉज आई एम इंडियन तो बिहार ऐसे बोल के मतलब नहीं है.
I don't follow ideology of politics, so I will not even look at them.
Okay, who do you think is the best looking man in the whole world outside politics? Who's like your hero, actor, whatever?
R. Madhavan?
R. Madhavan. Okay, now keeping R. Madhavan ka picture in the mind, who is closest to R. Madhavan out of all the dunya ka politicians put together? Anyone is close?
King, Raghav Chadha. It's like,
Oh, not bad. You came back towards the Delhi side, and so, like Madhavan, you have found Raghav Chadha. It's a very fair answer. Very fair answer. He's married, but
yeah, I know.
so is Madhavan. Do your work. Do your work. This is not right. Beautiful politician कौन है? Handsome politician कौन है? दुनिया में हाँ? इंडिया में नहीं सिर्फ दुनिया में.
कह नहीं सकते exactly.
In the whole world. World का 8 billion people में एक beautiful politician तो ढूंढना पड़ेगा ना? कम से कम एक.
इंडिया में राज ठाकरे.
Raj Thakare came back to Maharashtra only. Has to get his Aadhaar card. If you want to feature in our Vox Pop, please put your hand up and send us your email. I think we'll come to you. We've had enough of these guys. I mean, it's the same 11 people. You know, I mean, India is a country of 1.55 billion and we found 11 repeat offenders. I apologize for this lack of hard work. Blame our producer. Who I don't even know who's our producer. I can see that some of you are laughing already because once I start talking, the laughter stops. Very sad, sad story. Two Mumbai police officers accused of taking a bribe of 2.3 lakhs have been dismissed from service. Whether they've been allowed to keep the 2.3 lakhs is unclear, though. This is the thing. I've been fighting this whole anti-bribery movement here, guys. I mean, Swachh Bharat, I'm all for. Clean the country, 100%. Pollution will come, definitely. But bribery, let's think. Don't rush this decision. It's like people get married too quickly. Just be very careful. The TMC has started demolition drive against illegal buildings in Mumbai. One sec. The TMC is in Mumbai? Oh, it's not the Trinamool Congress of West Bengal. TMC is Thane Municipal Corporation. Right. Thane is not in Mumbai and neither is TMC. For now. Some more good news from Thane. Thane has a new mayor who has returned to the post of TMC mayor after a gap of 7 years. Oh, one sec. This is not Thane Municipal Corporation? Acha, this is Trinamool Congress news. Papa, अगर सब लोग के पास एक ही नाम है तो मैं क्या करेगा? Name your kids differently, na? Everyone Aryan. What is this nonsense? Change the names. The UAE is going to build an India house in Abu Dhabi. Also, they're going to promote yoga as a competitive sport. This is not a joke. This is true. Yoga as a competitive sport. So you've got like boxing, MMA, yoga. Let's take a look at the final of a yoga competition that's going on between Guru Mahale and Shiksha Banerjee. Let's take a look. Here they are. And mind you, in yoga, the clothing is minimal. I mean, wasn't that riveting, ladies and gentlemen? My heart was beating. It was, I had the same feeling when I think Amanjot took that catch, which, she almost juggled in and dropped. And then you knew that, the World Cup was ours. I had that same feeling. And yoga, it's a contact sport, end of the day. Because you're in contact with yourself. I mean, it's very important. Beautiful moment. As an earthquake hit Afghanistan this week, India reached out and sent aid to the Taliban government. Wonderful of us. Of course, the Taliban, while being extremely grateful, assured India the aid would be to help men only, not women. Mard ko bachao! Baki kuch hai nahi. That's the slogan. A lot of slogans on the show today. Sony Pictures has announced a 4-part Beatles movie. Sorry. Oh, my fault. That's a 2-part. That's a 2-part because there's no George and John there. So, 2. Man, we should do this research here before we start talking. It's horrible. India women's cricket team creates history. Ladies and gentlemen, what a weekend we had. Unfortunately, we're now 5-6 days ahead of that. But what a weekend. What a great moment to see our girls, and when I say our girls, I mean the country's girls, coming together and, losing 3 in a row, 3 on a trot, and then winning the next 3 to take the cup. I mean, it was fabulous. Me and my mother cried so much, holding hands and watching it. Which is odd because she's 84 and I'm 54 and, you shouldn't do that. But that's what it does. It unites the people. I felt like 1983 once more, honestly. Except those weren't girls. Or were they? Let's meet Amol Mazumdar, the coach, one of the greatest first-class batsmen that we've ever produced. Best record, one of the best ever. Didn't play for India, hit that Sachin generation. Very tough to break the middle order there. But gets redemption by winning this World Cup for us in 2025. Hi, Amol.
Sorry. Amol sir was not able to make it. He's busy on the phone. From president to every peon, to Tejasvi Yadav, to Zoran Mamdani. Everyone is calling in DY Patil right now. Non-stop, man.
Okay, so 6 days post the final, you're still at DY Patil?
I can't find my car and I'm his deputy.
Oh, actually, I follow women's cricket closely and I've never ever seen you among the coaching staff. Not once.
For me, it's not about the credit, I'm a concussion substitute.
What? A coach? A coach can't have a concussion substitute?
Yes.
Amol has a concussion?
Not exactly. He had a headache.
He had a headache?
Yes. In the early rounds, we had lost 3 matches, so his head started paining.
But that's not a concussion.
Bhau, outside DY Patil, there's a doctor who upgrades your bimari for a fee.
Oh. It is Dr. D.Y. Patil. All said and done. Okay, go on. So you came in instead of Amol?
Yeah. I've played a pivotal, integral role in this victory.
Can you elaborate, please, about your specific role, which is unclear?
Jemmy, Smriti, Harman, Richa, all have done well because of my motivation. But it's okay. Amol is the head coach. He likes to take credit, even if his head is paining. So, Let him hog all the glory. I don't care.
Really odd, really odd. No one has heard or seen of you, yet you injected life, you're saying, into the girls to excel after that horrific start and finally win the World Cup.
Exactly. Yet everyone's calling Amol side. My phone is not ringing. कोई तो call करो यार.
Okay, listen, I guess you're telling the truth. I'll just go with that because we don't have any other proof. By the way, what is your name?
Mamul Azumdar.
Mamul Azumdar.
Yes.
Hey, chal, jaldi chal.
Why is he pushing you?
He's saying I'm not allowed in DY Patil without the right ID. I guess someone is jealous, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to apologize. There's a lot of people who drink alcohol in this area and just walk into the set. Obviously, this wasn't planned. You can't make this stuff up. Mamol.
Mamul Azumdar. Remember the name.
I don't want to remember the name. I'll remember Amol Mazumdar. What the hell is, who's Mamul? There's got to be some infants working on this show. I don't understand where this comes from. Anyway, we have a very serious story to talk about. The movie Taj Story created mixed reactions. Some liked, some didn't like. People are talking about this Taj Story. Some have said, wow, excellent. Some have said, not so good. Let's talk to our leading cinephile and critic, the one and only Sanjeev Pasand, who costs a lot of money, which we can't afford. But because a friend of a friend, I've pulled some strings. So let's go right to him. Sanjeev Pasand? Cyrus, can you make this quick? Yeah. I'm binge watching the Poltergeist films. Okay. Any reason why binge watching Poltergeist films? After I watch a terrible movie, I need to do a cleansing. It's a bit like an enema, you need to... Oh no, I just wanted a quick word on the film, The Taj Story. Let's not get into other things. That's the one, that's the one. That has driven me to the Poltergeist sequels. Imagine I'm watching the Poltergeist films with the sound on because I need to have this cleanse. Sanjeev, if you can just slow down. Can you just give us your intellectual take on The Taj Story? I just want to get into that. Oh God, if I get into that, I'll have to restart my cleansing. I'll have to rewind and start Poltergeist again. I can't do that. Please, Sanjeev, always love your take on a movie. You're so professional. I just want to get your take. Let's not keep talking about Poltergeist. Okay. Just for you, let me start then from the beginning. Yes, please. The Taj Story. Go ahead. See, the Taj Story, firstly, what is its genre? I mean, is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Is it a historical epic? Is it fiction? Is it non-fiction? Is it a horror? A painting? A photograph? You're saying it has no genre? None known to man. Maybe AI can answer, or maybe 30 years in the future there will be a brand new genre which will suit this attempt at a film. My God, Sanjeev, very, very strong words. Okay, then just give us a synopsis, the background, please. Well, it's initially loosely based on the Dev Anand classic Guide. Ah, I see, Guide. Now read my lips, you've not understood. Read my lips. Loosely, very loosely, the main protagonist is a guide at the Taj, okay? However, his profession keeps changing. What do you mean, keeps changing? Well, he feels the Taj is not the Taj, but something else under the Taj, so he goes from guide to archaeologist. Oh, I see. Then, bored with that, he goes into lawyer mode and files a PIL to unearth the truth of what's under the Taj, above the Taj, and below the Taj. Wow, okay. At this point, the movie becomes a documentary, and the viewer who is still watching, and that clearly wasn't me, well, he asks the question, is the Taj or something else below the Taj, above the Taj, around the Taj? My God, very profound it sounds. So you just don't buy the plot, is it? That was never in the script. Okay, so not your cup of tea? Funny you should say that, it's a bit poetic actually because I love Taj tea. One second, so you don't recommend watching this? Let's just be clear. No, let me put it this way in a more profound manner. I'd rather watch the Taj Mansingh Hotel from my car for a minute than watch the Taj Story for 1 second. Oh, these are the strongest words I've ever heard in terms of movie criticism. Sanjeev, thank you. Thanks a lot. Anything you'd like to say to Paresh Rawal, one of our great actors? I have lots to say, but whatever I have to say it from a distance. All right. You're just in an unpleasant mood. Obviously, you didn't like the film. That's fair enough. And I think we should not jump to conclusions. Watch the movie first before you make your mind up, as far as I'm concerned. I will talk to somebody else as we go into break. Balram, Aja, jaldi, time nahi, doesn't understand it's a live show. It's not really live. Balram, Taj picture dekhe aap? Taj Mahal story?
ताज देखा सर ताज पिक्चर नहीं देखा सर.
What an absurd answer. We'll take a break and then come back. I mean, who wants to know whether you've gone to the Taj? Because if we talk about that, we will talk about love. No love? Or he went to the Taj Mahal in Agra and enjoyed that experience. He didn't see the movie Taj Story. Balram, are you in love? Koi hai, premika?
No sir, no premika, only married.
Get lost. I'll repeat what he said. No Premika, only married. See, we can't beat real comedy. We're trying too hard here, but there's real comedy out there. And if his wife ever sees that, there'll be no Balram. So, wow, win-win. Welcome back, video of the week time. Now, take a look at this.
This guy makes the best papadum. I bought this papadum packet back in Nepal and haven't been able to find it anywhere in Copenhagen. Does anyone know where to buy this brand? Because I'm starting to run out. If you know him, please let him know how good papadum he makes. And where can I find more?
So this lady thinks that Amitabh Bachchan makes the papads himself. Now, I mean, a lot of respect for the great Amitabh Bachchan, my favorite actor of all time, but I have to tell you that as far as I know, he's got people. He's got people, he doesn't have to do anything on his own. But this Danish girl will never get a job in Bollywood because of this disrespect to the great man. Or on the other hand, she might just star in the next OTT picture, we don't know. All right, the Danish story or the Danish files, anyone? Now time for WhatsApp Academia. Let's take a look at this one.
Jai Jai Swati Bhag.
You have questions, put your hands down. I'm answering everything. Give me a second, I will explain. Class, beta, calm down. Please understand what happened here, all right? So there was this forward that went out saying that the police inspector, female police inspector, has been shot by a gang in UP, all right? Well, these things tend to happen sometimes in UP. I don't know why. Then we find out it's a scene from an episode of Crime Patrol, a famous show. And it's all, I mean, if you want to see it again, you can clearly see that's not the way you die. She took about 17 minutes over the first shot and 13 minutes over the next shot, you know. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert on dying, although the show is, from what I gather. Okay, NGT time. News Caustics Got Talent. Finally, we do. This guy is fantastic. Presenting Shreyas Manohar, all the way from Nagpur, one of the greatest comedians that Nagpur has given us. Or for some reason, he's been asked to go back to Nagpur. But here he is.
Hello everyone, my name is Shreyas Manohar. I'm a stand-up comedian who doesn't need an audience because I have an earpiece that always has a laugh track going on. So you know what? It does not matter if you guys are laughing or not laughing. Takes away the pressure, you know? You know, sometimes when you're doing comedy, you need divine intervention. You want someone to come in from above and add laughs where people are not laughing. Thankfully, we live in a setup where that is happening. So there will be laughs. There will be laughs throughout. I'm struggling right now. I will tell you that. I'm wearing this shirt because I'm trying to look more professional. In between jobs right now. I'm in between jobs. I had a job for a while. I was teaching Marathi to penguins at the Baikala Zoo. It didn't go well because I was like, hi, hello, welcome to Bombay. I'm going to teach you Marathi. They were like, hey, Mumbai hai, nikat now. And was a problem, was a big problem. There's one more job that I had for a while. I was the guy working at Dadani Electricity where I came up with how much your electricity will be. I'm a psychopath, so they were like, yes, you are the one. Highly recommend it. Usually when I tell people, people start throwing their shoes. You know, whenever I think that I don't have a job, I remind myself that I'm a good person. Because every day in life, there are some unsung heroes who are not recognized for what they do. I am one of these unsung heroes. The reason for that is I go to cafes, and you know, some cafes have that step that's a little problematic where people fall over that step. I sit near that step. I wait for people to fall, and after they fall, I say, Aram se. After. Does that mean we're a superhero? I think so. I mean, things had gotten so bad that last week I walked into an office for a job. I walked into an office, they were like, we don't have an opening. I said, I have an opening in my schedule. So let's do this. I went there, sat down. This interviewer, he's like, so Shreyas, what do you bring to the table? I got up, looked him in the eye, and I said, I can hear an AI laugh track in the background, but that interviewer was not laughing. Interviewer got up, angry, looked into my eyes, came up close, did this, and went. I'm like, I think I got it. I think I got the job. I think I got it. I think I got the job. I went back home, so excited about life. I called this guy. I'm like, hey, my colleague, what's the update? He said, my boss looked at the footage and I am fired now.
Well, it says welcome artist to studio, so I'm going to do that. Welcome artist to studio.
Thank you.
Yes, that was fantastic. I'll let you rant a little bit about the laugh track that you obviously don't enjoy. So go ahead and tell us.
What is the obligation? Is there an insecurity you have that you need to add laugh tracks because you don't think people will laugh at home?
It's not that. The jokes are very intellectual, so they don't know when to laugh.
Okay.
So it's a guide track for you to know when to laugh. So you don't laugh at the wrong time, because like if you're at a funeral, you're not supposed to laugh until the body is,
Correct. After that, it's all good.
Yeah, then you do laugh. I mean, why are you there?
Yes.
But so just let me clarify that this is a thing which is based on science.
Got it.
And not something we just do because we don't know what to do.
Got it. I think we are becoming more unscientific by the day. I don't know if that's an argument.
The rest of the world, yes. The rest of the world, yes. But not me and Papua New Guinea.
Right.
As far as I know, we are doing really different.
Science-oriented.
Science-oriented, and everything is data-driven.
Amazing.
I have all the data on our show on my hand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Must not be a lot, no? Like, it must be
The names
one
of,
number.
The names of the viewers are on. Okay. Let me start. I've got some formal questions. I knew you were coming on. Shreyas, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, please go and watch his work. He's all over Mumbai and India doing stand-up comedy. Sometimes he gets beaten up by the landlord.
Yep.
For reasons he can't explain. But other than that, he's very funny. So how excited are you, Mr. Shreyas, about Bihar going to the polls? Because as we speak...
So excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be a matchup of giants.
You're taking time to figure out what to say. Now we need the laughter track. You see, that saves you here.
Yeah.
Play.
Because I'm just trying to figure out who owns this studio, who's the parent company. I'm just trying to figure out which way. Left. Should I go left?
Go left, but while in India, stay center.
Okay, that's all.
That way you can play with everyone, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But just very quickly, because it's on just now, JDU, NDA, or Mahagathbandhan?
Mahagathbandhan. Has to be Mahagathbandhan.
Not what you want, what you think.
What I think, then it might be NDA.
Change it 1 second.
Yeah, what I want.
Is this the Indian voter?
Yeah, it is. They keep flipping. No, the question is what I want versus what I think.
What I want,
will happen.
now you've clarified, and I'm scared to ask you again.
Yeah.
But what would you think scientifically, as I said, data-driven, who's winning at this point? From whatever, as an innocent bystander, because we're not from Bihar.
Correct. I think Nitish is coming back. Like there's no question about it. All the people I've talked to on the ground who I'm talking to, they are saying that there is a wave.
No point me saying jab tak rahega samosa mein aloo. I mean, because Nitish doesn't rhyme with aloo, so there's nothing we can do with that.
Yeah, that might be one thing that might be working against him. That doesn't, yeah.
Damn slogan doesn't fit.
I think that was more the Aloo Lalu was more popular than any manifesto, any slogan, I'm sure, right?
I think it's outlived the party, as far as I know. Yeah. But let's try. Jab tak rahega samosa mein aloo, tab tak rahega Nitish Kumaru. I mean, that's... Laughter track?
Yeah, now there's a laughter track.
Okay, we'll move. Let's go to safer places. You have a visa, right? American visa?
Sure.
Yeah, so no problem. He's actually, you're Columbia educated.
Yep, Columbia educated.
You're one of the guys Trump likes because you took the education, paid them their money and
left. Yeah.
Favorite. Trump has threatened to cut federal funding to New York. Okay, Mamdani has become mayor and he's gone berserk. So he said no funding for you.
Yeah.
It's a little, democratic America, what's happening?
I think that it's a big mistake that Trump is committing. It's great for Mamdani and supporters of Mamdani like myself.
But what about funds? You need the federal funding. The greatest city in the world, according to some.
The thing is that he is so finicky that there will be, when there's enough public pressure, Trump will switch. So I don't think that he can...
So you don't take what he says seriously?
No.
Like that wall around Mexico, people are like, where's the wall?
I've been waiting.
Third term.
Waiting.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, there's no really credibility to anything that he says. I think what he's doing from his perspective, it's quite dumb because it builds up Mamdani as someone who can go up against Trump.
Yeah. He's a small guy,
yeah,
big guy.
And like you always want the small guy to win.
Yeah.
Which is what's...
No double meaning, huh, guys?
Laugh track.
We go back a long way. Laugh track. Maro laugh track. Let's move on. I've got some more questions I'd like to share with you. Any moment now, I'll be able to share them with you.
Amazing.
Can you name the nominees for mayor in the Mamdani where he won?
Andrew Cuomo, Mamdani,
One more guy.
Clive.
If I play the laugh track, they won't hear the third name.
Yeah, play it loudly. Play it loudly. But I did see the third guy getting ignored a lot in all the debates where it was between Cuomo and.
It's a bit like the three tenors from my generation where about Pavarotti Domingo and nobody remembers the third guy. It's just another guy.
Right.
It's unnecessary. But I was asking this question as a setup. Can you then name the main players in the Bihar elections? Not the parties, the players.
Tejasvi Yadav, Nitish Kumar.
Yeah.
Batra, Samarth Batra.
Okay, stop.
Batra.
Stop. The moment you start searching for the name, just don't do that. Yeah, that's the guys who pretend to like the women's cricket team and say, oh, it's a Pratik.
Yeah, I'm just going by permutation combinations. That has to be a common enough name.
Now we don't need a laugh track. People are actually laughing. It's like, man doesn't know a damn thing, but you're going to swing all the way out of the forest. No, other question quickly before I forget, which is who would you put from the New York nominee list for mayor in the Bihar election?
I think Andrew Cuomo would be
He's
very good in the NDA.
The Me Too scandal. And all.
Lots of allegations from like verbal assault to sexual assault to mishandling of.
Won't be outcast here in Indian politics.
Not at all. I think they'll garland him. He'll be on top. That'll be his resume.
I remember you.
For sure.
Ghar wapasi?
I saw a video of Lalu Prasad Yadav and his grandkids dressed up for Halloween.
That was, I saw the video myself. I didn't quite understand, when art imitates life kind of thinking, what's going on there?
I think when Zoran becomes the president of USA, we need to send Lalu to be the mayor of New York City. I think that's what...
I mean, that's a fair deal. By then, it'll be 40% Indian anyway.
Correct.
As we can see.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to give you a tough question here. But I don't
okay.
know. You obviously haven't seen the questions. I tried to send the questions to him before, but didn't respond.
Yeah.
Mehul Choksi, Gitanjali Jewelers, one of your favorite people.
Love it.
His extradition to India has been suspended by the Belgian government because it's now reached the Supreme Court. They had initially said, yes, please go, India, take him, we are friends. And then he appealed to the Supreme Court, and apparently Supreme Court there, very powerful, and said, no, stall this whole thing till we hear the case.
Yeah.
So what do you think India should do to bring back high-profile fugitives? We haven't been able to get anyone.
By the way, I just want to say there's no relation that this has with the picture of all the people on that judging jury with the best jewelry that you can imagine.
Yes.
I'm just saying that had no connection with this.
Yeah.
How can we bring them back? How can we bring them back? I think fucking...
Is there modus operandi that we're not figuring out is what I'm saying? I'm setting it up for your comedy here.
Yeah.
I'm putting the ball right in front of you. It's overpitched, you can drive it for 4. But you, for some reason, playing with your abdomen guard.
I think we need to be more open to people who are corrupt. We need to normalize corruption. We need to normalize people...
But then they're not fugitives. We've accepted them, right? We're talking about all these 3-4 high-profile names that are...
We get them back, and the moment we denormalize it again.
Yo.
We just have to get them. We have to be like, it's all good. They come back.
You sneaky... May I use the word bastard? How dare you? So you're normalizing it, so they say it's all good. They come home.
They come back.
And you say, sorry, law changed.
Denormalized. Changed.
You're a genius.
Changed. Happy to help.
Wow.
Happy to help.
Touch of life. Speaking of bad touch, Haris Rauf, your big cricket lover, got a 2-match ban for that misbehavior in the Asia Cup. He was doing all those gestures. I won't get into it.
Right.
And Surya Kumar, for not shaking hands, etc., was sanctioned with fines as well. Your take on that?
My take on that is,
No,
it doesn't matter.
the whole idea is that when we play sport, are we ambassadors for sport and hence for our countries, or are we now trading blows? Which is what it sort of became. But the way they were behaving on the field, the way we were behaving as well. It's not like we were innocent.
No, I actually applied for a job at the BCCI. They were looking for someone who has knowledge of history and also is really good at dumb charades.
Yeah.
So that when you're fighting a country on the cricket field, you need to like use your
Enact
emotions
out
to
symbolic
enact out some
gestures.
historic history, whatever has happened.
What the hell were you doing? It was more like Kathakali. What was...
I mean, the thing is that
No ladai.
you have to make... I didn't get the job. There's a reason. I didn't get the job. They were like, you know what?
Look, I know Indian
this is
classical
not,
dancing.
This is not threatening enough.
That helps, yeah.
Like this, they were like, this is not threatening enough.
We're living in a world where the cricketers have become so political and politicized. I mean, cut back to Vishwanath and Gavaskar, back in the 80s. I mean, I never would have thought of this.
I'm not about this. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I think that it's, Babar Azam is not the one who is coming in and bombing you, It's that, don't play cricket with actual terrorists if you know they're terrorists.
You have the names of those who are.
I do. I was involved. Yeah. I've done my part in that as well. I think there's because you want the countries to get.
You want
Along.
peace at
I
some
want
point.
peace.
So you're looking at the future. Let
Yeah.
me stop you there before you say something controversial, and my laugh track will stop completely.
Sorry for advocating for peace. Okay, that
Yeah.
was.
I'll just ask you, would you shake hands?
I would.
You would shake hands.
I would.
Wonderful. Okay, this is one you really like. Can you explain Prakash Raj's statement, famous actor, about national awards? And I'm quoting. He said, "Files and piles are getting awards. Files and piles are getting awards."
Absolutely accurate. Everything that I'm also writing now has files after it. I think.
You think to get the right sanctions and to get popular, you need files in the title.
Yeah, because when you write files, people just think that
It's in the right
It's the
direction.
truth.
Let me
It's
help you
the
here
right
as your
direction.
lawyer.
Yes.
In the right direction.
Yes.
So what are the pile statement coming up from an older man?
I think he's going easy on how these films are. They're so bad, they're so terrible that Piles is elevated. Like it's,
Is that what he was trying to say?
that's what I think.
Awards नीचे piles ऊपर.
Piles super.
भाई मेरे ख्याल से
The movies
piles
are that.
नीचे ही होता है.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not a science discussion. Now this
If you get a national award for this show,
Yeah.
will you accept it?
the chances of me getting a national award,
Let's assume you are getting one.
I will accept it.
You will accept.
Because my mom's very happy when I bring an award home. She always thinks I have a job then, because before that.
So she has been waiting
validation.
for that day
Yes, yes.
for decades.
We've borrowed awards from people who've won them and taken, just on a
Borrowed?
birthday and stuff. Yeah.
Give it back after.
Mom, Wimbledon, doesn't think it through and say, my son, Wimbledon champion. Yeah. Okay, now a bit of bad news. Tajikistan's decision to reclaim the Aini air base from India is being forced apparently by Russian and Chinese pressure. But this is our only overseas air power foothold that we have outside India
Correct.
territory. And so that's a bit of a blow to us.
It is a blow. I mean, when I read it up, it told me that the lease was over, and I was like, we are just facing geopolitical problems, but it's the same problem that I face with my landlord. But I'm like, can you?
See, my
can we
worry
go
is a
beyond the
little more,
lock-in?
my worry is a little more because this is what you need if war really happens. Sometimes you have a feeling war will happen. You have a airbase somewhere else, right?
Correct.
But their air traffic control is worse than ours. So I don't know what's going to happen after war is declared. You have to be very careful of
How do you? What's the way to get it back? Do you think we should try as private citizens to get it back?
There's only one way to get it back, but I'm not talking about. There's a player in the market who can build there, but I won't take names.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You yourself backed off from taking names.
Correct.
In your stand-up.
Correct.
This is not a show where we take names.
Not at all.
Very intellectual show. We
Yep.
put it out there and you have to figure it out.
Yes.
Hence the laugh track to help you.
Ha,
think.
ha, 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 ha. That's
Ah,
what it is.
oh, that's it, yeah. Last one, Maharashtra's wrestler, wrestler from Maharashtra, was arrested in Punjab. His name is Sikandar Sheikh. He was arrested because he's caught with gangsters and guns and stuff like that.
Okay.
A lot of politicians are fighting to bring him back, saying that he's sort of innocent. It's just he wasn't particularly involved. It's the other people around him.
Right.
So it's one of those.
That he just took a picture with the wrong people. That's
Something like that, yeah.
A lot of
Or you're
wrestlers.
associated with some people, but you don't know they're carrying arms and moving around with guns.
Correct.
Yeah, wrestling has got a very bad name now of late. We have one Olympic medalist who's in jail.
Yeah.
It's really sad because you have two Olympic medalists and one's in jail. It's like,
I mean, all of this is getting me into wrestling more. I'm like, okay, you are actually violent. You're not doing it as a sport.
no, they're the real deal.
Yeah.
It's not one of those like VJs who pretend to be talented or something. It's actually it, yeah. But sad piece of news because if he's sort of innocent and he's now stuck in Punjab in a jail, I mean, who's he going to wrestle with?
I think there'll be a lot of wrestling.
Wrestle with
happening
this.
there.
Has Shah Rukh Khan copied Brad Pitt's F1 look for King? Now this, Shah Rukh, if you're watching, and I know you are, this is not from me. This is from the team who sent pictures.
Yeah.
And you see these two pictures. There's a similarity in the brown sort of outfit and the hair and the
Correct.
look.
Yeah,
The blue shirt.
I think fair enough that you said that if Shah Rukh is watching, sorry to
Shah
you.
Rukh is
But
watching.
if Brad Pitt is watching,
100% watching. Laugh track.
copied a look, whatever, Brad Pitt copied
So
looks
is it-
of other F1 drivers, so it doesn't.
Fair.
It doesn't.
But is it also like a tribute? Like some people say sometimes, because it's not like knuckle, what you call it in Hindi, where you sort of, lampoon.
Yeah.
It's more like,
I doubt it. I actually saw an image of him wearing the same thing in a movie years ago as well.
Yeah.
Also, you can't copyright colors. You can't be like, this color is mine.
Oh, you're a really sharp guy.
What can I say?
Absolutely. I myself have copied this from Amitabh Bachchan in Great Gambler.
Oh, yeah?
I've seen the movie, yeah. Just in one scene. No, this is an extra shirt we had.
This is not. Yeah, I can tell this was not worn by
yeah,
the.
yeah.
I can tell.
This is actually worn by one of the female newscasters. But don't worry, we've given her something else to wear, so it's not like it's a
Great.
big issue.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shaz, this has been wonderful. God bless you for coming.
This was great.
I suppose the only question you'll ask yourself when you go home is why? So, we're requesting you to help. And when I say help, I mean any form. It doesn't have to be money. You could just come and hug us. Think of us as your NGO now going forward. You can see what we're up against and who we're with on this show. I'll leave you, as we say bye, with the picture of India's most beautiful, one-time most wanted criminal, but now most beautiful male model. Balramji. 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 5. Balramji. 6. Balramji. But देखो ना एक बार. एक smile करो भाई. Beautiful. Hug me, hold tight, hold tight. Okay. See you soon.